Hey, I'm Shay and welcome back to my channel, Books with Shay. So I was trying to kind of wait for a quiet moment to say good morning and intro this vlog, but this is not a quiet moment kind of day. This is a very hectic day because this is the last day we have to put all of our belongings in Texas into our moving van in order to be able to go to Portland. This is also the last official Reading Rush daily vlog that you will see from me this week or for this year's Reading Rush. I will do one more Reading Rush related vlog that you guys will see next week, but as far as daily vlogs go, this is the last one I'm going to be able to do because we pull out in the morning. So I will upload and schedule this video tonight, and then I'll see you guys again next week. I did want to talk to you guys a little about that because I have had such a fun experience vlogging and talking to all of you and responding to comments and everything. It's been just a really cool experience, and I want to know what you guys want to see from me content wise as far as a schedule. I feel like when I have a schedule I do better, but I've never come up with a like Monday, Wednesday, Friday or 2 times a week or 1 time a week or how often I'm gonna post. So how often would you like to see videos from me? Do you have day preferences or anything like that? Because I would love to come up with a schedule, because I don't want to go such long gaps of time without talking to you guys, because you really are just one of the best things in my life. So I just want to make sure that I am, you know, posting, engaging, things like that. Anyway, let me talk about my reading plans really quickly. You guys pretty much know what they are because I've been talking all week about kind of what the next steps are or what comes next. So there are 3 books left on my TBR. One of them, I don't know what it is because I had to replace the Switch for another book that takes place outside of the country that I live in, or the continent that I live on might be the actual prompt. And then I do have Crazy Rich Asians, which would take the place of that prompt, but not if I want to do 7 whole books. So I'm looking for a book that takes place in a country that's not this one, and then I will listen to that tomorrow along with Such a Fun Age somewhere in those 2 days of driving. And so today we're gonna work on Crazy Rich Asians. I have already started it. I am barely any of the way in. I'm just at the very beginning. But I'm going to listen to it while I load up the truck. We are taking out the trash really quickly because the trash people, like the bulk trash, comes today. So big things that are not going with us, that are trash, are going out to the curb right now. And then my sister is going to go get me a really big, really strong coffee, and we're gonna grab some breakfast. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue. These boxes behind me are all things that are packed that just need to go onto the moving truck. So I'm gonna start loading the moving truck, and we're gonna kind of go from there. My goal is to have this place empty and clean before I lay my head down on my pillow tonight. That the only thing that should need to be loaded when we get up in the morning is the mattress that we slept on, and it should go in the very back so that when we get there it can be the first thing we take out and take up and lay in the bedroom so we can go to sleep then, before we do all the unloading of the moving truck the following day, which would be Tuesday. Anyway, so that's kind of where we are and what we're doing. I will of course keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so we got some breakfast, and I thought I would share with you what we got because this is a sad day in my life. Because for breakfast we got Whataburger. And Whataburger, if you are not from Texas, do they have Whataburger in places that aren't Texas? Maybe Oklahoma. I feel like it's a Texas thing. Whataburger is a Texas fast food restaurant, and like, they're one of those things that, like, if you've lived in Texas, for a lot of people, like, the second they get back to Texas, they run to Whataburger. Now, their burgers is what, and also I don't know why we pronounce it Whataburger, because it's what a burger, like, I don't, anyway. The burgers are the reason that most people go, but the burgers are just okay to me. I know if you're Texan, you're probably like, blasphemy, but they're just okay. But I really love their breakfast taquitos. So basically, they call them taquitos, but it really is just a burrito. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's a tortilla, it has eggs and cheese and the meat of your choice, and I always add hash brown to mine. And so I am about to have my very last Whataburger taquito, which is so sad. They also have honey butter chicken biscuits, which are, again, decent, but I don't like, the honey butter sauce is a little thick for me. Like, I want them to barely just think about adding sauce to it, and it's enough sauce for me. But they are like slather it in sauce. Anyway, so my favorite is, I think I might have just said it, I don't know, bacon, egg, and cheese with hash brown. They're definitely not great for you, but it is a like goodbye Texas thing. So it's just like a tortilla stuffed with like eggs and bacon and things. So we're having that for breakfast, and I'm having a venti iced coffee with no classic with sweet cream and sugar-free vanilla, and it's oh tasty. I know what you might be thinking. Why get sugar-free if you were gonna just put sweet cream in it? But it makes less sugar, that's why. Anyway, so I'm gonna eat my delicious breakfast, and we're gonna keep going, keep loading, try to push through today, because I cannot believe it. It is the last day.
I know the reason why we chose to say goodbye, but I can't help my feelings. Right now, I can't deny you never left my mind, and now my heart is bleeding. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was just a young girl living in a dream world. I thought that I'd be better off, but now I pay the price. I do. I don't know how to forget you. I can't forget you. You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind. Thought you'd be gone by tomorrow, but you're still there tomorrow, and the next day, the next day.
Okay, so I have not been able to update as much today because, as you would imagine, with the last day before leaving on a cross-country move, there has been a lot to do. I am sorry about the AC noise in the background, but I cannot turn it off. It is so hot. It's so hot. So I wanted to update you about my reading. I also have not been able to get a ton of reading done today because, again, last day before the move. As you guys know, it is a 14-hour listen, and I have listened, oh, it is. I didn't even, so I decided to read Crazy Rotations today. As you guys know from yesterday, it's a 14-hour listen. I have listened to about 2.5 hours of it, so not very much at all. So I have about 11.5 hours remaining, and I definitely will not finish that today. However, I have plenty of time on the road over the weekend to finish 3 books. I will say that it is very information heavy as far as like a very large cast of characters, a lot of description of like what, not only who the main character is, but who the family is that belongs to that character. So she's this person from this family, her parents do this and she did this, but then she got in a scandal in college and this happened. But it's like that for everybody, and there's like 100 of them, so it makes it really difficult to follow on audio. But I cannot tell if these are things I'm actually going to need to recall later, like, oh, she's Rachel Chu from the fake teeth conglomerate Chus of Taiwan or whatever. Like, am I gonna need to know that, or are you just telling me in order for it to seem more like gossipy, you know? I have no idea, but I'm not paying close enough attention that if I need it, that I'll be able to recall it. So we'll see how that goes. I will say that it is easier to listen to than it was to read, because it is really difficult to read through. It feels like, if you have ever read the Bible, if in the Old Testament, there's a whole little section where it starts to say, so-and-so begat, so-and-so begat, so-and-so begat, so-and-so, and it's giving you like the full lineage of Jesus Christ. That's what this feels like. It's like this person begat this person who has this job and begat this person who does this thing. And so it's just like, it doesn't hold my attention. It makes it really difficult for me to kind of get through, but there are some streaks of the movie that I can kind of see throughout it. This is probably, as of right now, 2 hours into it, the only movie that I've ever watched that I have liked more than the book so far. I feel like the book is giving a lot of unnecessary information, which maybe I'm wrong. Maybe later on all of this will be necessary, but I feel like the movie didn't miss anything by having to leave out who did what with who. whom. Anyway, we have reinforcements arriving, some Powerade to help hydrate us and everything. I tried to get some moving footage earlier, but it is too hot outside for anyone, including the camera, to keep going. So I don't know how much of that you guys will get to see. I'm going to go ahead and pop this memory card into my computer, edit this together and see how much footage I have. Maybe do one more check-in, but I don't think I'm going to vlog into the night like I normally do because I want this to be able to upload in enough time for me to take down my computer setup and pack that as well. So I will check in with you guys probably one more time, and this will be a shorter vlog, but next week when you see me, we'll be in the new house. So yeah, I will check in with you in a little bit. Okay, welcome to the car where the angles are terrible and the lighting is even worse. Bump. Great. Okay, so we are on our way to pick up some food. I should probably just tell you about it when I get back to the house. That'd be better, huh? Maybe when LT goes in to get the food. I'll be right back. Okay, so that lighting is still not great, but it's a little bit better than it was when I tried to film this clip the first time. We are picking up food. It is about 9:30 right now, and we are still like in the throes of packing and loading and everything, and I'm hoping we can get everything done in time because we're supposed to be pulling out at 7 a.m. and I really don't want to be late because it's already like gonna take a really long time to get there because we are putting a car, like one of the cars, on a trailer behind the U-Haul so it can only pull at 55 miles per hour. And driving 2,000 miles at 55 miles per hour is just going to be, it's going to take a long time. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about what we're eating for dinner because I decided to get two of my favorite foods and mix them together to make one food. And it could be great, it could be terrible. I can't see it being terrible. Both foods are so good. I think it's going to be really, really delicious. And both types of food have the same kind of notes in them. Let me just tell you. So I decided that because it was our last night in Texas, I had Whataburger this morning because I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get that, but I wanted to get food from both my favorite Indian restaurant and my favorite Thai restaurant, but a lot of the spices and seasonings and everything are kind of in the same vein, so I'm thinking they're gonna go well together. So I got some pineapple fried rice from my favorite Thai restaurant and some dumplings because yum. And then from my favorite Indian restaurant, I got some chicken tikka masala, some garlic naan, and some vegetable pakora and vegetable samosa. So I'm very excited to put all of those things together and have an Indian Thai feast. So LT just got back from picking up the food. He's gonna put it in the back, and we're gonna go home and eat, and I'll show you what I'm having, and then I really think at that point I'll probably go ahead and end the vlog. So I'll talk to you guys when we get home. Okay, so here's our bang bang. Okay, editing Shay here. In case you don't know what a bang bang is, a bang bang is basically when you go to more than one restaurant and then you put the foods together in a single meal. And so if you were confused when I said here's our bang bang, I'm basically just talking about all of the food I have on my plate from more than one restaurant. So back to the meal. I have some garlic naan right here. Underneath that I have a little bit of basmati or jasmine rice, some Thai pineapple fried rice, a little dumpling, a half of a samosa, and some chicken tikka masala. I am a happy camper. I hope I'm not so full that I can't pack after this, but you know, you live, you learn. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, fly by the seat of my pants. There we go. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, so I said I was gonna do this earlier. I didn't. I am now paying the price. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm here to end the vlog. I read almost nothing today. I still am less than 3 hours into Crazy Rich Asians, and so I guess you will have to stay tuned to find out whether or not I successfully complete this reading rush next week when I'm able to post those vlogs. I'm going to try. I hardly ever post on Instagram, but I'm trying to get better. So you can follow me at Books with Shay on Instagram, and I'm going to try to update my Instagram stories so that I'm not like separate from you guys for so long. Like, you can still see what's going on and everything. I'm not making any promises though because I know I suck at it, so who knows if I will actually do it or not, but I'm going to try. I will talk to you guys next week, and I cannot wait to show you the new house. Have an awesome weekend. I hope you had a successful reading rush, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Tired of waiting, got tired of the chase.